never off track. True. Raider Nation strong till the stars burn out. Fade. Pride in the heart, West Coast, settle it down. Shout out. Highs and lows, we're always real. It's fire full of colors with an iron and a silver. May lose or tie, together we stay. And Raider Nation forever, it's the only way. West Coast, settle it down. Shout out. Early dawn, get the word out clear. Lunatic way to hear, speaking the truth. Win, lose, or tie, silver, black, we ride. West Coast vibes, we got the hardcore pride. The vibes and storms, standing tall, never high. Commitment deep through every test and tie. Lord until the end, feel the silver black. Lord until the end, feel the silver black. Victory or defeat, never off track. True. Raider Nation strong till the stars burn out. Fade. Pride in the heart, West Coast, settle it down. Shout the echoes all through the bay, you know. Black hole thundering, lights in the glow. Podcast airways, spreading that force from the tailgate jumping to the boards on courts. Hardcore, G-Funk essence, rated bliss. Lunatic way to speak it, just can't miss. Defeat, never off track. True. Raider Nation strong till the stars burn out. Fade. Pride in the heart, West Coast, settle it down. Shout out. Highs and lows, we're always real. It's fire full of colors with an iron and a silver. May lose or tie, together we stay. And Raider Nation forever, it's the only way. West Coast, settle it down. Shout out. Early dawn, get the word out clear. Lunatic way to hear, speaking the truth. Win, lose, or tie, silver, black, we ride. West Coast vibes, we got the hardcore pride. The vibes and storms, standing tall, never high. Commitment deep through every test and tie. Lord until the end, feel the silver black. Lord until the end, feel the silver black. Victory or defeat, never off track. True. Raider Nation strong till the stars burn out. Fade. Pride in the heart, West Coast, settle it down. Shout the echoes all through the bay, you know. Black hole thundering, lights in the glow. Podcast airways, spreading that force from the tailgate jumping to the boards on courts. Hardcore, G-Funk essence, rated bliss. Lunatic way to speak it, just can't miss. Silver black, victory or defeat, never off track. True. Raider Nation strong till the stars burn out. Fade. Pride in the heart, West Coast, settle it down. Shout out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Raider Nation, stand up. The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Top of the morning, Raider Nation. I know this day ain't a day that you want to come into, but guess what? Oh, well, we took an L. Bars. But anyway, man, hey, welcome to another episode. You see it. Right here, you see it. The morning after. We're going to discuss this 34-19 non-victory. But, you know, we still standing. We still represent the silver and black, man. It is what it is. But you know what the end result, what we want to do. And that's to end up with a quarterback. But I don't believe in purposely tanking. But if tanking happens naturally, then so be it. Let nature take its course. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. The world's most dangerous chat is in the building. Yes, it is on this Monday, man. Happy Monday to all. Hope all is well. Robert Pena, man, what it is, man. Top of the morning to you. Hope all is well. Billy Davis is in the building, man. Salute to you, man. Alex, what it is, man. Hope all is well. Yes, indeed. NorCal Raider Jesse, man. The ma with the most. You know what it is, man. Salute to you, man. Top of the AM. Hope all is well. Let me see who else we got up in this muck thick. See, I gotta say it without cussing. Nah. Desert Raider, what it is, man. Top of the morning, man. Hope all is well with you, Mike G, my guy. What it is, man. Yes, indeed, man. We coming off an L in MIA. We were MIA and MIA. Can't you believe that shit? 2 times. Joe L, what is the deal, man? I see you, man, with that Kendrick Lamar. You know what it is, man. What up with it, man? Top of the morning. Hope all is well. Shout out to everybody everywhere out in the world, man. Hope y'all breathing. You can see what's really going on, man. Shout out to everybody that's on X. Appreciate y'all. Okay. Let's just talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm not bothered by it because, I mean, at the end of the day, some of y'all want us to tank and lose on purpose so we can get a top draft pick. And without even doing that, we losing to get a top draft pick. But here's the thing that we got to worry about. There's other teams ahead of us. Right now, we are 4th in line in the draft order. 4th. There's teams ahead of us that might be grabbing quarterbacks, bruh. So if we're tanking, or if you guys want us to tank, what makes you think the 3 teams above us ain't going to tank either? We just going to end up where we at now. Now, the one we could now imagine this, y'all. You know we still got to play Jacksonville, right? I wonder what that game is going to look like. Motherfuckers is going to be purposely getting safeties. Motherfuckers kicking field goals in the wrong goalposts. Motherfuckers running to the wrong end zones trying to score for the other team to make them win. That's why I'm talking about this tanking shit is ridiculous, dog. Us versus Jacksonville right now is sitting at number 1. We at number 4. Bruh. What the fuck, man? It's going to be the Keystone Cops? Motherfuckers running around scoring for the wrong motherfucking, the Bad News Bears scoring in the wrong end zone. You know what I mean? Purposely fumbling into let the other team get it and try to make them win, and they don't want it. So you fumble it and they kick it back to you. That's why this man, that's a joke. Tanking is a joke, man. And these motherfuckers, you think these motherfuckers really gonna try to lose on purpose, man? You run around in circles and shit. You feel me? Sebastian, what it is, man. Salute to you. Top of the morning, man. I hope all is well, bruh. So I mean, I be wondering what people be thinking, bruh. Let's tank. We need a tank. Like, ain't nobody else trying to tank. Like I said, and next thing you know, Jacksonville and the Raiders gonna end up in a tie at 0-0, and it's gonna end in a tie, and the other teams is gonna leap them because that tie is not a win or a loss. Ain't that a bitch? We gonna get jumped by other teams. Oh my God, y'all motherfuckers tickle me, boy. Oh, these tickle me. But you know what it is, what we getting with these Raiders, man. They going through the motion, bruh. You know what I mean? They going through the motion. Ain't no way in the world we gonna make the playoffs. We ain't going to no Super Bowl. There's things to play for. I mean, probably they out there grinding, they out there still trying to win games. But at the end of the day, bruh, it's just this team is not good, and then it really gets depleted when more injuries occur. You lose 3 corners. I mean, Jacorian Bennett goes down, and then you see Jack Jones go down, and bruh, it just keeps building up. That's why I said nothing surprises me. Whatever happens, happens. We gonna ride with it and see what the football gods bless us with. You know what I mean? Ain't no sense in trying to lose. We losing. I'm pretty sure they not trying to lose, but they losing. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Raiders, man, out there doing your thing, trying to look like you win it. Nah, let me quit. I ain't gonna say all that shit. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Yesterday's game, the possessions were limited. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Miami didn't even punt the ball. I think the Raiders only had 1 punt. It was just long grinding. But I mean, all in all, Minshew, we know we ain't got our guy on the team at quarterback, but Minshew went out there and still, you know what I mean? He fought, he battled. They made sure they gave him some good play. We ran some good plays. Hey, shout out to that boy Brock Bowers. Come on, bruh. Give him his propers while he's still here. You feel me? He is the true. Hey, Mike, say that shit, bruh. And here's the scary shit. Brock Bowers, he hasn't even scratched the surface. He's a rookie. What is he gonna look like in 2 years when we get our quarterback and they've been playing together for a while? And when we add a run game, because this run game, yesterday I'm so disappointed in the run game. Zamir White, bro, I'm sorry. I was behind you. I wanted you to do well. Of course, I want all Raiders that's in uniform to do well. But sometimes it just is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I think maybe raising horses is your niche. I think raising horses is your niche. Because you sure the hell can't raise no motherfucking rushing average, motherfucker. You can't rush for shit. You can't even be late somewhere and rush to get there. That's how your rush. That's how your run game is. You can't even be late to nothing to rush to get there. You know what I mean? You can't be late to work because you can't rush. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna rush there. You know, you can't even be in a rush to get somewhere, bruh. And it's ridiculous because we seen the end of the last year. Like, where's that Zamir at? What happened to Zamir at the last 4 games of last season against 4 different opponents? What happened to him? You know what I mean? And you got to say that this line is somewhat improved with the addition of DJ Glaze and JPJ. What happened between the end of last year and now? Bro, it's like, did you lose your mojo? Did you eat some spaghetti that some girl gave you? You know what I mean? Yeah, those down south know what I mean by that one. For real. Lawrence E, what it is, man. Salute to you. Who else we got up in here, man? I make sure I'm Willie Wayne, what it is, man. Salute. Top of the morning, man. Hope all is well. Eugene Powell writing the kisser, man. Salute to you. Yes, indeed, man. Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. You know what I mean? We out here just talking our Raiders shit about yesterday's game. But yeah, man, back to the run game or back to the non-run game. Bruh, I'm so disappointed in the run game. I'm serious, bruh. It's like before the season started, we all had hope. Pyro, what it is, man. Salute to you. we all had hope at the beginning of this year just because of the sample size we had last year of 4 games. 4 games, Amir White was killing it. Damn near 100 yards a game. This motherfucker couldn't get 100 yards if they just stuffed his pocket with a hella fucking tape measures. Still wouldn't get 100 yards. you know what I mean? He wouldn't get 100 yards if you stuffed his pocket with tape measures. That's just, what the fuck, bro? What happened? You got you some good cuckoo, huh? You done got some little coochie. You got some coochie that then hey, you remember how what was it? What was story was? I'm gonna tell you. Samson and Delilah. You remember Samson? His strength was in his hair, and she cut his hair and you went weak. That's what happened, huh? You done busted your little nut for the first time, and now you weak as shit. I'm just guessing on some shit, man. I don't know. Something happened, bro, between the end of last year and this year. And I can't put my finger on it because it's just not making any sense. OC Nation, what it do, man? Salute. It just, oh yeah, I gotta hit him up because he hit us up. Oh, you know what it is. Salute to everybody that come in the door like. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. All right, but let me see what else. Not having joint practices. You know what? That might be a big thing too, right there, bro. Going up against somebody else. You know what I mean? A lot of shit got to change, bro. We need our motherfucking QB, bro. I mean, bottom line. Because to have a quarterback and you're trying to limit him so he won't hurt us. No, bro. Why are you don't need a quarterback to limit. You need somebody that you can unleash. That's why it's very important that we get into this draft and we grab a dude. There's not just going to be 1 or 2 guys in there. It always works out this way. Not everybody in the first round is going to be, you know what I mean, blow your socks off with his abilities. But we already know what the signs are pointing to for the Raiders to get as their QB of the future. We already know what it is. But if that does not happen, if that does not come to fruition for him, Shedeur Sanders, to be in the silver and black next season, there are other options that will still work. Because not a lot of teams need quarterbacks. We just gonna put it out there. Not a lot of teams need a quarterback, and some teams that might not do one that high or in the first round, for the fact that if you start gauging talent as far as positions, there are going to be players that are better at this position than that quarterback is at his position. So there might be a linebacker or a lineman that's better at his position on the line, whether guard, tackle, center, might be better rated, better ranked over a quarterback at their position. Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders is the number 1 and 2 quarterbacks being mentioned. But I guarantee you, there are players better at their position than they are at theirs. Travis Hunter is one that comes to mind because he plays multiple positions and he does it at a very high level. Plus, that's Shedeur's target. So, I mean, is it Shedeur that make him look good, or is it him making Shedeur look good? That's the question. Then you got Cam Ward, Miami. See them coming off a loss their last game. But that's nothing. That's college. I mean, it's all about matchups. It's on given days. It's, you know what I mean? It's a trip. I was just thinking yesterday. I was like, it sure is funny how in the pros, and that's supposed to be the highest elite stage of football you can play. But yet we talk about West Coast teams going to the East and how difficult that is. Why isn't it not the same for college football? Why people don't say that about that? For instance, the Ducks had a hell of a trouble with Wisconsin. But they had to go all the way from Oregon to Wisconsin and play on enemy field, boy, and I tell you, it was not easy. And the announcers were saying that if you plan on being an elite team, a championship caliber team, there's going to be games like that you got to pull out. There's no pause. Hey, my pullout game is strong, boy. My pullout game is like this. You know what I mean? My son, I tell him, you lucky I didn't pull out. And he understands that now. But yeah, man, we're going to see how this shit unfolds. Now, a lot of people is calling for AP's head. I disagree. I don't think he's on the hot seat. I don't think he's on the hot seat because too many things are lining up where he's not. And the thing is, you have Mark Davis, who at the very beginning of him explaining why he chose the people he did with Telesco as GM and making AP head coach, his reasoning was he did not want to put a rookie coach and a rookie GM together. So if you say something like that, that's telling me a rookie, regardless of if it's a player or coach, is going to have his growing pains learning how to be a coach or a GM by themselves. So for him to go with a veteran GM over a veteran coach lets me know he knows there's going to be leeway, and he knows the first year is going to be a learning experience for AP to really know without having somebody, you know what I mean? Last year, we can't count that. That was not his system. You know what I mean? We need you to enter him to fill it out. All he did was run with what was already there. That's all he had no time to establish nothing. He knew exactly, and we look at him like, oh, that's AP, that's AP. Some of this shit is his fault. Some shit he gets blamed for. But you can't knock that he tried to go out there and he wanted a Jayden Daniels, but nobody in the top three was willing to trade down, period. See, we think just because we need a quarterback and we got the assets to trade up, why we can't look at it where the team that's already there in the top three has the same feelings about those quarterbacks like we do. That's why Washington didn't trade. Washington wanted Jayden Daniels just as much as we did. And they end up taking our OC to pair him up with him, which that's what we probably wanted to do. We wanted to put Jayden Daniels with I be forgetting his name. Motherfucker that was with Arizona. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about as far as our OC goes. And he just at the last minute, boom, I'm going to Washington. They probably told him, hey, we're gonna get Jayden Daniels for you. If they take Caleb Williams at number 1, we going Jayden Daniels. Oh, I can work with that. And look what the fuck the Washington Commanders are doing. So that just told you right there. What Washington is doing right now is exactly what AP envisioned. So his vision is real. His vision is vivid. He sees what he wants. He just got to find a way to get it with a different quarterback. And we'll see what Luke Turner, or not Luke, but Scott Turner and North Turner can do, because I tell you, that play calling looked way different. It looked way different. That's why you seen Bowers get out there ball. Remember we was watching Getsy call plays? It's like you were going to Bowers at the beginning and all of a sudden you get away from him. Why? And what did they do yesterday? They kept going. They kept feeding that boy. They kept feeding that boy Bowers, and he just kept eating and shitting and farting all over the field, just eating, shitting, and farting. He ate. We know we got something with hey, bruh, Bowers. It's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if we, damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. Because this is why I say that. Because we were damned if we do. You take Bowers in the draft last year, number 1 overall. That means there was no quarterback there to take that was worth that pick. And we're damned if we don't, if we didn't get a quarterback. But the thing that came out on the other side was the birth of Baby Bowers. Baby Bowers, boy. Hey, Bowers is a monster with a capital M. Monster. And this dude ain't even nowhere near what he's going to be. Like I said, get us an offensive line Get us a quarterback, get us a run game, and watch what Bowers do. We need a damn good run game, boy. We need on this offensive line. What I see right now, all that's left for us to get are two guards, a left guard and a right guard. I think our left tackle, Colton Miller, we can still rock with him until we find a future replacement for him. JPJ at center, I think over James is the way to go, and DJ Glaze is going to continue to get better at what it is that he does at that right tackle spot. Left guard, right guard is our main concern going into the draft. You can grab them from the 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds. Don't forget we got 2 third-rounders because, hey, Devontae, you're not going to be an all-pro this year, bruh, and you're not making the playoffs. Just thought I'd let you know that in case, you know what I mean, you thought your trade, you want that Jets won the trade. You know what I mean? I'll say that much, bro. I'll just say that. We ain't getting a 2nd-round pick for you. It's going to be a 3rd. I was hoping that you could probably do something, but old-ass Aaron Rodgers, bro, he just ain't got it no more. And, bro, you aged like 10 years in just a transaction of a trade. But, hey, grass is greener, right? Enjoy. But anyway, we'll have 2 third-round picks. Let me remember all this. We'll have 3 6th-rounders and a 7th. Possibly more. Well, you know what? I don't think it's this draft that will happen. Well, I don't know. Because like I said, if we can get Patrick Graham to get a head coaching job elsewhere, they will give us 2 third-round picks. We will get 1 third-round pick, I think, this year and 1 next year. If Champ Kelly goes as a GM elsewhere, same thing goes for him. We get 2 third-rounders, a third-rounder this year and a third-rounder next year. But if they both go together in the same year, we only get 3 third-round picks. They'll give us 2 this year and only 1 next year. But if we can get both of them to move out and get elevated elsewhere, don't forget, we already have 2 third-round picks right now. If we can get Champ Kelly to get a GM job somewhere and Patrick Graham a head coaching job elsewhere, we will have 4 third-round picks. You cannot tell me with 4 third-round picks, we can't fix a lot of shit starting-wise on this team, whether it's guards, whether it's running backs, whether it's a linebacker, even a defensive end. We don't know what's going to happen with Kuntz. Tyree is showing a little life. You know what I mean? But not enough to get excited and celebrate. But he got that fumble. You know what I mean? Caused that fumble. But man, still, we don't know what's gonna happen with Kuntz, man, and his future with us. Are we gonna extend him, or are we just gonna let him walk because of the injury? You know, test the market and find out and see what his value is. Because that's what I noticed Telesco tends to do, is let players test the market, see what their value is, and then that's when you make a decision on either keeping them or letting them walk. Lawrence, see, you be wrong. This is why I say you'll be wrong. You said nobody wants Graham or Kelly. Shit, somebody wanted motherfucking McDaniels. Somebody wanted motherfucking somebody wanted people like fucking Getsy in Chicago and here. Somebody wants somebody, bruh. Somebody wants somebody. Oh, somebody wanted that coach in the Jets that got fired. You know what I mean? Somebody wanted what's name with New Orleans. He lost his job as head coach. So somebody wants somebody. Shit, that you can't say that shit. Don't nobody want them shit. Somebody wants somebody. You ain't never seen a dude that had a broke down, toe up ass female, and you be like, and the dude like a handsome dude, but like, bruh, your bitch is toe back. Why you with that bitch? Somebody wants somebody. We ain't the one to try to play matchmaker. Whoever we want is who we want, and whatever other teams want, because they said Patrick Graham had ample opportunity. You know what I mean? And then you can't knock. You say that don't nobody want Champ Kelly. Hey, did you see the first 3 picks that we got in this year's draft? Did you see that? You see what we got? You know Champ Kelly was one of the guys to get Brock Bowers instead of reaching for a quarterback. You didn't know that? Teams is looking at that like, oh shit. You didn't see what the second round pick being JPJ, who can play guard and center at a high level. You didn't see DJ Glaze, who everybody said watching him during the regular season wasn't shit until he got to the Senior Bowl. They said he was probably the worst offensive lineman at the Senior Bowl. And what happened? He ended up leaving being the best. And look what he's doing with us. Motherfucker go up against Pittsburgh. What happened to Watt? What happened to Watt against DJ Glaze? So those first 3 picks, don't think Telesco's the only motherfucker making selections. Champ Kelly was here before him. And Mark Davis purposely put those two together. He could have got rid of Champ Kelly. Why keep Champ Kelly if you brought in Telesco? That's what it is, boy. The proof is in the pudding. Who will be a better quarterback, Arch Manning, or that's hard to say, bro, because we already know who Sanders been sitting there. Let me break it down to you like this. Shedeur Sanders. Tom Brady's been brought in by Deion to work with this kid since Jackson State. Probably before then. Private lessons. Because Deion has that kind of connect because of him being a foreign pro. He done played against him. Now, salute to Eli Manning and motherfucking Peyton Manning. Together, they have 4 Super Bowls. And that's still half of what Tom Brady has. You combine 2 of the best Mannings in common era, and together they still don't have as many Super Bowls as Tom Brady. And Tom Brady proved it wasn't the system in with the Patriots. He goes to Tampa Bay and does it again. Whole new coach. All he brought with him was Gronkowski and did the same shit in a whole different conference. And still got more, double of what Peyton and Eli both have. Facts. But you got the pedigree of Arch Manning in the family that he comes from, the lineage that he comes from. But that doesn't always mean shit. Why Michael Jordan kids didn't do shit from college basketball? It doesn't matter who the fuck your parents are or who your aunt and uncle is. Sometimes that shit don't matter. Walter Payton's son, he never was his dad. Never. Even these guys that's in the league now that has their father's name ain't what they fathers were. Jerry Rice's son ain't him. You know what I mean? We can keep going on. Just because you the son of somebody who was great don't mean you gonna be great. We can sit here all day long. Jerry Rice, where's Jerry Rice's son at? I wanted him because of his size and his ability, but he ain't his daddy. Joey Porter Jr. ain't his daddy. That's facts. Deion Sanders, hey, his other son that does play defense at corner. Is he his dad? I don't know. But I tell you what, another dude that's more like an adoptive son to him, and I ain't talking about Shedeur, we talk about Travis Hunter, is a fucking beast. Fucking beast. But sometimes it don't pan out. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. And I always root for like former players and stuff and their kids. I always want to see their kids do well. Always. But most times it don't happen that way. Every now and then you'll get a kid that's better than their dad. For instance, Kobe Bryant was better than his dad, Jelly Bean Bryant. Way better than his dad. Bronny ain't gonna be better than LeBron. Ken Griffey Jr. was better than Ken Griffey Sr. Facts. Steph Curry way better than Dale Curry. But Seth Curry, you see what I mean? It don't just because you got the same last name don't mean you're gonna be able to hold that jock strap. Everybody, we need to wait for Arch Manning. That's not a promise. That's not a promise that motherfucker gonna pan out and be great. If it was, I'm pretty sure yours wouldn't be starting at Texas. You would take the best motherfucking quarterback, and yours would have transferred somewhere else. Which Arch Manning couldn't start. You know what I mean? Not saying that he ain't gonna be great. But that doesn't mean just because he has the same last name, Manning, does not mean he's going to be like the Mannings. You know what I mean? You hope, fingers crossed, his dad, his uncle, his cousins, his nephews, they all Mannings. Okay. The game ain't the same when they play. You know what I mean? The rules didn't change. Look at the kickoffs now. God dang. You can't even have an onside kick without telling the motherfucker you about the onside kick. Where's the surprise in that shit? You know what I mean? No more hip drop tackles. There's a lot of shit that changed in this game compared to when he enters the NFL to what Peyton and Eli did. I don't think you would have to give up draft capital for Sanders because we're going to be high up there, bro. What you think we're going to have to get to move from 3 to 1? You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking. Right now we're at 4, bro. Do you think we're going to win a whole bunch of games left? We got Denver next. Denver just beat the shit out of Atlanta with a quarterback that nobody wanted because they thought Bo Nix, I don't like Bo Nix. You didn't even, all he does is throw mid-range passes. Motherfucker, that's how Miami beat the shit out of us yesterday. They didn't go, when did you see Tyreek get a long bomb dropped to him for a touchdown? You didn't. Tua tore his ass up, man, on short passes. If you can't stop it, it don't matter how many yards it is. Plain and simple. Bo Nix get out there now. These motherfuckers damn near gonna make the playoffs, bro. Damn near gonna make the playoffs. And we got them coming up this weekend. And what we got? Nigga, we got shit telling everybody it's chicken salad. We ain't got no quarterback. We don't even know if Jack Jones gonna play. Is Jacorian Bennett gonna make it back? Where's Nate Hobbs? You know what I mean? Oh my God, it's like when it rains, it fucking pours. That's why I'm not really mad, because I'm like, we need a quarterback. I don't want to lose on purpose, but the way the nature is kicking this shit down to us is, fuck it. Nature gonna make sure we gonna get our motherfucking our quarterback. Motherfucker say fuck Bo Nix. Hey, he was there. He got picked right before us. Well, not right before us, but I knew he was going to Denver. And I knew to myself, I said, watch. Motherfuckers wanting to shit on Bo Nix, and I'm knowing better. Same way, like, I'm going to say the same thing with the quarterback now at Oregon is motherfucking Gabriel. Ain't nobody talk about Gabriel, but he's third in the conversation of Heisman Trophy. This motherfucker got a 74% completion rate. And he's not just dinking and dunking. And got ends mobile as fuck, left-handed. So if you get a left-handed quarterback, not saying that we will get him, but I mean, if he's there in the second round, if we miss out on Sanders and fucking Ward, fuck it. I like Gabriel. That's Tua 2.0 without the concussions. Left-hander, Hawaiian. That motherfucker already got his blind side protected. If he came to us, DJ Glaze would be his blind side tackle. Him being a left-handed quarterback. We already got him. So now we put him and Glaze together for years to come. And then you got a center like motherfucking JPJ that came from Oregon too. Shit. Brock Bowers? Shit. We need a run game, bruh. We need a motherfucking run game and to finish out this offensive line. Our offensive line is 60% completed. 60% completed at this moment. We know who the left tackle is, who the center should be, and who the right tackle is. Who the fuck is our guard? I don't like Mumford. Man, these motherfuckers is getting abused on the offensive line. How the fuck you be big as a monster and get pushed back like a kitten? If we can't look, and this is gonna sound beautiful. Hey, Lawrence, peep this. If say for instance we're stuck at 4 or 5, right? If you can't get Ward and you can't get Sanders, get Genty. Get Genty. Get Genty. Fuck that shit. Get Genty. That's the run game we need. We got our tight end. Now we got to put our triplets together. Now we go look at quarterback. Second, maybe you don't, and you won't have, there's quarterbacks out there, bro. I keep trying to say that it's not just end all. We saying the quarterbacks as far as Ward and Sanders go are probably the only 2 first-round projections. First-round projections. It don't mean a second-round quarterback ain't gonna get the job done. If you got to run, if Genty is the real deal, and they're giving him, and I'm telling you what the pros are giving him a comparison to, they're comparing that youngster to motherfucking Barry Sanders. Not saying he is Barry Sanders, but that motherfucker is getting compared with production-wise. He's a beast. And for someone to have that many yards already in a college season, and knock on wood, I don't even want to say it, bro, because I don't want to jinx dude. I like watching him run the ball. But that little son's a bitch. That motherfucker got balance like a motherfucker. He don't go down easy, man. And that's not just a quarterback that we lack. We don't have a fucking run game. Just imagine what we can do with a run game. When these motherfuckers got to stack the box, now you really got Bowers going man to man. You feel me? Sanders is going in the first. It ain't just us losing good stuff. Matter of fact, I put my whole year's salary on it. Who want to make that bet? I guarantee you Deion Sanders' son goes in the first round. Goes in the first round. I put my whole year's salary on it. That's $5.55. Yeah, I'll call in from work for 360 days of the year. So you only get 5 days of pay. No, let me quit. But he's going in the first round. That's hands down, bruh. The dude is good. The dude is good. The only thing I be hearing motherfuckers talk about, they be crying about, well, because it's Dad Deion. We don't need nobody to interfere. How the fuck Deion gonna interfere when he got a fucking coach Colorado? What? Come on, man. Come on. College football still going on. Y'all know that, right? You know there's a playoff that starts, that goes for about a month, right? The playoffs start on December 20th. There's 12 teams now in the playoffs. You know that, right? It's not 4 no more. It's not 2 weekends and that's the championship. You got 12 fucking teams in the playoffs in college football now. Deion got too much shit on his plate to worry about. I got to fly to Vegas. My son got a game this morning. You better worry about them Buffaloes because I know you're trying to get a national championship. You didn't bring motherfucking Warren Sapp to coach the defensive line for 1 or 2 years. I keep saying, I keep hearing they want Dallas to get Deion and Shador. Good luck with that shit. Deion ain't trying to be no coach in the pros. He said that shit. I don't want to coach no diva ass type millionaires. He know how these motherfuckers is. He is not trying to coach the NFL, bro. He said, I'm good. And his whole thing's been with the kids. Grooming these kids into young men, respectable young men. He don't be, man, motherfuckers be, I don't understand how you can speak on someone and you don't even know his background. All you just remember is all the flash and him. You can't deny him being flashy like he was. Like, there's one thing of being a weak ass motherfucking football player and be flashy. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you better take them sleeves off and take off them shoes, bro. You ain't that good. I used to tell I be watching boxing with my son. I said, look, son, you see the shorts they come in the ring with? Be all fancy with the tassels and shit. I said, that motherfucker better not be weak. If you come in the ring Dripped out like that, and you ain't got no squabbles, I'm clowning. Deion talked his shit, and he backed that shit up. Can't nobody say otherwise. Deion was a motherfucker in Atlanta. He was good in Dallas. He was good with the fucking 49ers. Won Super Bowls with them. And was good at baseball. But you know one thing that Deion... I want to play this shit for y'all. You know what? Yeah. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on. Oh, shit. Do I got that shit? They were asking Deion, and this is fact. This is the last interview he had. They asked Deion, what was it that he said? Asking him, and he said no. He said before there was a Deion Sanders, there was Bo Jackson, because they kept saying who was the most dynamic athlete in sports, and they kept asking Deion, you know, about him since he played baseball, and then they started, and Deion said, nope, stop. He said before there was me, there was you ever heard of somebody Bo Vincent Jackson? That's Deion. Deion giving it up to Bo. Now, if he was that cocky, he'd be like, I'm the best ever. He said, hold up. He said, we're talking about all-around athletes. Do you know somebody named Vincent Bo Jackson? You know what I mean? Ran track, played baseball, played football at a high level. He said, man, don't bring me into it without mentioning him. And then I guess whoever was asking the question, they were talking about who was it that they was one of the old black baseball players, but he played multiple sports too. He ran track, played basketball. Forgot all that shit. But Bo Jackson, he gave it up to Bo Jackson. That's the first thing that motherfucker told that nigga like this. He said, look. He said, do you know who this is? Do you know who this gentleman is right here? Huh? What that say? Who is that? Number 34? Who that? Vincent Bo Jackson. Yada. That's who Deion said was the greatest athlete ever that he knew of. And you know what? He wouldn't be wrong. He would not be wrong if he said that shit. Hey, Die Hard Ray. Hey, for real though. I just seen that shit. Look, this is what he say that after every fucking game. He is saying thank you, God. Hey, because he know where he want to go. Look, November 17th, 1 p.m. Look what he wrote. Thank Shador Sanders. Thank you, God. 1 o'clock p.m. November 17th, 1924. I said 1924. 2024. Don't listen to me. That's what he said. Thank you, God. He know where he want to go, and he know where his daddy want him to go. Don't worry about Deion and his personality. Deion is a man of faith, man. Deion, he only talks shit if it's real. Y'all going to buy when he played. He said, and what did he say? He said something else. He said, the only reason why they talk about my son is because they hate me. He said, I played 16 years. Y'all hate me you hate me then. He said, get over it. My career over. Get over it. Stop hating on his son because of what he did when he played pro. That's like a stupid ass excuse. Stupid ass excuse. Oh no, I ain't gonna draft him because his daddy used to talk shit. Motherfucker, what? Because his daddy talked shit when he played football. Get the stupid ass up out of here. If that motherfucker could come in here and dominate at the quarterback position, you better not. Look, I'll give you an example of how we fucked up. Remember when we drafted Tyree Wilson? Who we could have drafted first? Who we could have drafted instead of Tyree that ended up going to Philadelphia playing defensive tackle because of his concerns of character issues? Come on now. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. We talking about some stupid ass shit that can prevent us from being set at the quarterback position for years. And he wants to be here. That's the key part. He wants to be here. And we worried about what his dad did 16 years ago. Come on, man. Y'all, I know y'all ain't shallow like that. That's like some race. That's like racist type thinking. Oh, I don't like your kind because you eat watermelon. I don't like blacks because they like chicken and watermelon. What the fuck that got to do with what kind of person I am? Why you worried about the color of my skin and not the content of my character? Why you worried about who my dad is and not worried about who I am? Come on now. That's like the most ignorant ass shit I be hearing, and I can tell motherfuckers that ain't got melanin. I ain't saying all white people are the same. My mama white, so I know different, but I know some of her ignorance though. I seen it firsthand. There's ignorance because they ain't been taught right about the truth. They hear what people say, like football. You hear what other people are saying, and then you get to spreading it like it's gospel, and it's not. It's hearsay. Oh, I don't want Deion because of his daddy. Come on, man. Because his daddy was there for him when he was born. You know what I mean? And it's a fact that I know a lot of cats from my ethnicity that grew up without fathers in the household and became wild out in the streets and going to the pen because there was no father figure there. And you got the same Deion that's taking in Travis Hunter, who ain't his son, but he treats him like one. Come on now, y'all. Some of y'all don't know because you don't come from that kind of environment and that kind of household. For a youngster to have his father there, even if it ain't his real dad, but giving him positive guidance to becoming a man and being responsible, you want to knock that kind of man because of how he played football? That's stupid as shit. That's like some old lame brain racist ideology. You don't like somebody because of their dad. My son ain't nowhere near what I am. I made that an intent. I always told him, don't be like dad, be better than dad. It's these dumbass dads out here that ain't doing shit that want their kids to grow up and be just like them. Nothing. I want you to be like dad. Let's go sell dope. Let's go shoot some shit up. Let's go shoplift. I know motherfuckers like that. I remember back, I used to thought it was funny when I was younger. But when you get older, you be like, man, you fucking that whole kid's life up. You teaching him some bullshit. And since his dad is teaching him, he's gonna think that's gospel. This is how it's supposed to be. That's not how it's supposed to be. So, am I fine with Shador being a writer? Fuck yeah, I'm happy he would be one. Because he has a dad that gives a fuck about him to make sure he's a hellified man and a great football player by getting Tom Brady, a friend of his, to help his son groom into being such. You can't knock that shit. Nobody knocked Steph Curry when Dale Curry used to have him as a kid shooting around with who? Who was he shooting around with? You know who Steph Curry was learning how to shoot from? Do you know who? Do you know who? One of the greatest shooters to ever play in the NBA. Reggie motherfucking Miller. They got old footage of Reggie Miller showing Steph Curry how to shoot. Now Steph Curry in history could be one of the greatest shooters ever to be in the NBA. Because of his dad's connections. Just like you guys want Arch Manning. Why? Because of the connections he has with Eli and Peyton. Same shit. I don't know what happened to Michael Jordan kids though. I'm just saying. But they not like unsuccessful. One of them is like, you know what I mean? I think he got a whole shoe line, not a shoe line, but he sell shoes and shit. Like rare Nikes and shit. He want to be here too. Say that, Joel, for real. It's like we come up with dumbass reasons to not want to be successful. You know how many motherfuckers we done missed out on stupid ass reasoning? Stupid ass reasoning. We could have had what's dude named Jalen? It's Jaden, huh? The defensive tackle from Philly that we should have went after, but they kept talking about, you know, when they were street racing and somebody in the other car crashed and died. He ain't had nothing to do with it. But it just so happens that they crashed and died, but they were street racing. How many you know how many sideshows I done seen in Oakland, California? You know how many times I done seen motherfuckers get hit? Now, luckily, the ones I seen ain't nobody get hurt. You know, like fatally hurt. But shit happens, but it's not like I'm dismissing it as all the kids will be kids. Kids will be kids, but sometimes kids make dumbass decisions and make dumbass mistakes. Shador ain't did shit. You ain't never caught him with no weed. You ain't caught him trying to steal shit. He ain't out there getting drunk and acting a fool. Ain't none of the character flaws that somebody could have has ever been associated with Shador Sanders, but yet we don't want him because of his daddy. Somebody sound like they got daddy issues if you worried about another man's motherfucking daddy. You know what I mean? Like you sat on Deion's lap one time and he touched on you or something. That's why you don't like Deion or his son? You try to get an autograph and he didn't want to sign your little funky ass dirty sock because that's all you had at the time to get signed? That's how motherfuckers be sounding. It's like you got some underlying father issues, sir. Like some of these women, you got daddy issues. How you a grown ass man and you got daddy issues with somebody else's daddy? Oh my goodness. He wants to be here. His mentor, his other mentor at quarterback mentor is Tom Brady. What is we overlooking here? You know what I mean? If they say Tom Brady is going to have 90% input on finding our next quarterback, who you think that's going to be? Just make a guess. Cam Ward? Oh, and speaking of Cam Ward, that's who Shador Sanders works out with. It's Cam Ward. So you're basically getting two dudes with the same mentality, but I'm gonna take Ward because he ain't got no daddy. You take a Ward because he grew up in a fatherless home. Not saying that he did, but I'm just saying, is that where your choice is gonna be? Well, he ain't got no daddy that we gotta worry about. You think the daddies are a problem? Wait till you get they mamas that don't want their baby to get hurt. No, not my baby. You know what I mean? Wait till you get them crazed mamas. When they think they baby got hurt, you think they dad is gonna be the one you gotta worry about? Oh, hell no. Ask Marshawn Lynch when he had that camp and they was cussing at the little boy, but not cussing at him in a derogatory way. Like, pick that shit up. We got to, you know what I mean? Trying to encourage him, but you know how we talk. The mama went berserk at that little camp. You can't be talking to my son like that. Bitch, I talk to all the sons like that. What the fuck is you talking about? Boy, you think a daddy is bad? Get a black mama. Go ahead and you better hope Shador's mama ain't there. You think you worried about Deion? That's a good one. You worried about Deion? Wait till you get a load of his mama. Make a black mama get mad about her kid. Nigga, she'll tear the earth up looking for the motherfucker that did it. Shit. And you worried about Deion. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all don't have no experience with other ethnicities in their household. I'm just telling you how it is. Everybody's household is different. Don't mean it's right or wrong. It's just different. You got, white people that have a different household from Asians and Hispanics and blacks and Samoans. There's all different cultural differences. Our difference, our mama will fuck you up. Shit. Our mama will fuck you up. I ain't gonna lie. You worried about motherfucking Deion Sanders putting too much input in. Okay, let mama baby get hurt. Watch what happens. Oh. Hey, say that shit, Doc. It ain't no racial shit. It's just, there's differences. That's what makes the world great, because we're different. Can you imagine? I'll give you an example. Can you imagine getting up every morning and all you eat is a waffle every morning? When you gonna get tired of it? Exactly. You're going to get tired of that shit. The world is so beautiful. It's so diverse. The diversity of the world is what's great about it. It's different cultures, different foods, different ethnicities that bring you different shit to the table. And that's so beautiful because it's like, you're not the only one. There's other people that You take interest in people. That's how you learn to respect them, by appreciating their culture, their foods, their customs. See, that racism is so stupid. How the fuck you gonna hate somebody for something that they are that they had no control over? But I can control what kind of person I am. I can't control my color or whatever. Motherfuckers judging motherfuckers by stupid shit. That's why I'm just getting into this, because you judging Shador by his dad. That's his dad, but his dad is not a horrible dad. You may not have liked him as an athlete, but as a father, he's there, and he's not just there for his own kids. He's there for other youngsters as well. He don't even let them just barely get by in class. Class is more important than playing football. He smashes on these kids to make sure that they are great. Football's cool, but football ain't forever. What you gonna bring to society? That's what we need. Motherfuckers get tired of this revolving door of the penitentiary. Let's keep our people out. Not just black people, all people. So I cannot knock Deion Sanders. If he wants his son to come here, then so be it. Let Shador Sanders be our quarterback, so we ain't got to worry about it for the next 15 years. And let him and Tom Brady, let Tom Brady get his hands on him on the pro level and teach him what to look for. Man, you're learning from the best. There's no man on earth that got as many Super Bowl rings as Tom Brady. How are we overlooking that shit? You can't deny that shit. And now he's minority owner of the Raiders. So if I'm invested in something, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure my investment pays off. How? Because I'm single-handedly going to help find a quarterback, and I'm going to groom him to be the next me. Because then that'll be my legacy. It's already bad enough. His ex-wife is pregnant by a motherfucking yoga instructor. This motherfucker wearing yoga pants and shit with a motherfucking man bun. I don't know. That's what kept Tom Brady from being our quarterback, was the divorce he went through. Oh, low down dirty broad. Gonna run off with the motherfucking trainer and get pregnant. Bitch, ain't you like damn near motherfucking aren't you damn near hitting menopause? What the fuck are you doing having kids? I think she did that shit to try to rub it in his face. But hey, Brady, this is what you do. You go win a Super Bowl with Shador with the Raiders and go rub that shit in her face. Show her the ring that this is the ring, bitch, that's better than your wedding ring. Fuck your wedding ring. Bitch, I got a Super Bowl ring with the Raiders. You know what I mean? That'll be Tom Brady's 8th, because that counts. I guess owners get rings too, huh? That'll be his 8th ring. The 8th wonder of the world is a silver and black motherfucking ring around the finger. Take that finger and jab it up her ass. But yeah, man, let me quit. I'm talking bullshit, man. What time is it? I'm having fun fucking with y'all, man. Yeah, we at that time, man. Great show, great conversation, man. We can go back and forth with this shit. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. Everybody has their own opinion, man. The Gaffler, what it do? I just seen you, man. Oh, my bad, man. I see you. Make sure I got everybody, man. Shout out to all y'all that pulled up this morning. I appreciate y'all for real. If this is your first time here, you already know what to do, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hitchhike that motherfucking thumb one time, man. Catch a ride and become a subscriber, man. I appreciate y'all. Lunatic Raider, man. It's Raiders Allegiance. This has been the morning after the catastrophe of Miami at what do they play at, motherfucker? They play at Gonorrhea Stadium in Miami. So yeah, live from Gonorrhea Stadium in Miami, we lose 34-19 to the to the Mammal Sharks with the glory hole on it. They don't got a blowhole, they got a glory hole on the top of their head. P. Diddy done fucked around with a few dolphins in his lifetime. He done popped the blue dolphin and popped the blue dolphin. Y'all get that one? Hey, P. Diddy done popped the blue dolphin to pop a blue dolphin. Yes, indeed, right in that glory hole. Hey, shout out to y'all. Graham Cam in the building, man. I'm about to get my little light-skinned ass up out of here. But we will be back tomorrow. You know what it is. Same Raider time, same Raider channel. All Raiders No Cut will be tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we back on our Fuck Your Team Friday. I know I wasn't here this past Friday. My computer had went down, so I had to get a new computer. I lost all my OBS shit as far as my scenes. I lost programs I needed, so I had to buy the programs again, and now I got to redo OBS all from the beginning with new scenes and shit, bro. So I'm getting it together. It's just a lot of work that I done put over time with the OBS, build my backgrounds and shit. I got to do it all over again, bro. You know what I mean? But it's not going to be that hard. I got a lot of shit saved. I just got to add it into OBS, man. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. I'm Lunatic Raider. And like I always say about this time, baby, you know what I say? I say, I'm out this bitch. Ha-ha. Shit, I'm out, you jive turkey.